Not every one of us are created equal. A lot of us here, especially if you believe that you are a mission soul and you have a mission, a bigger mission in this planet, then often born in a family where it's very toxic or is in a poverty line, and you become the generational course breaker. And what I have realized that for most women that I meet in the school community, come from almost have a lot of similarities. We come out from a toxic relationship or the toxic dynamic in our family where our biggest bullies are our siblings and even our parents. So I am one of them as well. So I came from a background where poverty is in the bloodline, and cheating, betrayal in the family dynamics and relationships happened since I was born, since I was young. And even my dad had a son outside our family that I only meet when I was in 20s, and I only meet him once. And so when I realized that our relationship in getting into a relationship in our marriage, on partnership, and even in business or the relationship in money is all tied up, have a connection to our childhood upbringing. And this is the biggest realization to me when I met these healers and astrologers and starting to delve deeper in numerology. And we have a lot in common for generational cycle breaker. What also I have noticed the pattern is we can only accumulate and receive abundance on how we regulate our nervous system. So you can, of course, you can earning a lot of money or big amounts is easy, but holding them and keeping them is the biggest challenge. And this is my mission now, to rewire, reprogram my nervous system and rewire my subconscious programming in money and even in relationship, because relationship for your partner and money is almost similar. Because if you have a lot of triggers, you could have the scent like a sage or a man or a woman who is very patient, who is very kind, and like basically your dream man or dream relationship. But if you are not regulated, you're bound to destroy it. And equally the same with money. I witnessed this in myself, where I have a lot of triggers. I have a lot of red thing that my partner can pull me, and then I get triggered. And then what I've realized that it has nothing to do with what my partner did. Maybe some, but it's mostly on how I grew up. And the same as money. I am a master manifestor. In my business, I can just accumulate a lot of money. And I can easily attract them fast, and I can also spend them faster. It's because holding money for me is not safe. It's almost like when I have a lot of money, I need to release it instantly, because I don't feel safe to have a lot because of my growing up. There's always not enough. And having a lot of money in my bank account, in my purse, would mean that I am betraying my ancestors because they don't have a lot of money. And so as my surrounding, my community, the people that I surround with. And then if I have a lot of money, then I have to watch all the time with my back. And the same as when how we show up in our relationship. But then and when I start rewriting my subconscious and regulating my emotions and doing the meditation, I realized that, huh, this is really actually okay to have money. This is actually to okay to communicate. I am really actually safe to being, express my needs without being leveled as crazy or too much or any like name calling. And whoever you are watching, I know that you gone through this stuff as well. At some point, something along the line happens. What I am inviting you is starts rewriting your subconscious, rewriting your money story, your relationship with yourself and to your partner. Write down that in a present tense. I am so happy and grateful now that I am now in a perfect relationship. I am so happy and thankful now that I am safe to receive large amount of money. I know that I am safe to receive large amount of money. Why am I so safe to receive large amount of money? This is the beginning of rewriting your self concept. And when I mean rewrite, literally write it down and read it for the next 90 days, and you'll thank me later. And if you want more scripts and blueprints of the self concept what I'm talking about, then the link is in the bio. I'll see you in the next video.